Yeah, let's talk about Cam Boozer because right now, like I love Cam. I think Cam's great. He is third on my board right now behind DP and AJ, and that's more of a statement about how good those two are and what those ceilings are than a comment on Cam Boozer. Now, are there limitations with Cam Boozer? Are there questions? Absolutely. The measurements could be very, very important for him. You know, if he comes in at 6'7.5" or 6'8", and the wingspan comes in short, then the questions get bigger, right? Because there is an athletic ceiling for him as a big man, right? He is not like a big time run and jump vertical pop guy. And the other question is like beyond position: is he a power forward? Is he a center? Can he play center? The other question is will the craft develop? Because right now, like his scoring in the post, and I'm a Duke fan. I've seen every minute of his college career so far, and a lot of his high school. Right now he bullies a lot, and there is craft. This is not me saying he is a non-craft scorer around the rim, but right now he uses strength to really, really get a lot done. And the craft has developed since the beginning of the season, but it still needs to come a lot further. Now, with those finishing questions around the rim, obviously those size factors come into play big time. But there's stuff in the college game that he doesn't have the opportunity to show that he will be able to show more at the NBA game, right? Like, for example, I think he is one of the better short roll passers that I've seen in a long time. His short roll vision's incredible. And at the college level, he's been able to show his passing game a little bit. At the NBA level, I think you're going to see him put into a lot of like what I'll call like Shengun sets, where he has the opportunity to really become a primary distributor. And I think you're going to see very, very large assist totals from him. He is a phenomenal rebounder on both offensive and defensive glass because he is strong. He understands positioning and he understands the technique of rebounding. It seems like he's also great with angles. I think the 3-point shots can be a real weapon at the NBA level where you're going to have to close out on him at a high level because I think that shot is going to develop into a real weapon. When I watch him with the outlet passing and all the stuff he does and some of the athletic ceiling stuff, I always think about Kevin Love. Like he reminds me a lot of Kevin Love. Obviously, he's not the same level of outlet passer. We'll see if the 3-point shot ever gets to where Kevin Love's is. But just in terms of that physical big man that's kind of undervalued because there are positional questions around size and speed and verticality and everything else. But there's a hyper intelligence to the way that he plays the game that I think keeps his floor massively high, and I think it keeps his ceiling to the point where it's going to consistently rise because every year he's going to figure out how to kind of defeat his limitations more and more because he is such a hyper intellectual basketball player. I love his game. Like I said, right now I have him number 3 on the board. I think wherever he ends up, he's going to be an awesome player, and I think he's a much better defender than people give him credit for. I think he's a really, really good defender. So I love the kid. I think he's going to be great.